Welcome to Eating Across the USA. I'm your guide, Adam Epstein, and I'm going to take you across the country, showing you how Americans all eat different foods depending on where they live. Maybe showing you some new styles of food that you can enjoy in your own home. But first, as Dora the Explorer once said, where are we going? First, I'll be taking you to the North Atlantic United States, including New England and New York. Then, we'll travel south to the South Atlantic and Gulf Coast. Next, we'll go to the Midwest. Then lastly, the Western Coast, including California and the states north of it. So, let's start with the North Atlantic. Up in New England, people really love their seafood. They eat lobster, clams, oysters, mussels, and shrimp. My favorite, the lobster, tastes great steamed and dipped in melted butter. But that's not for everyone. So there's also New England clam chowder, or as they say in Boston, chowder. Clam chowder is made with onions, celery, potatoes, cream, and of course, clams. A little south of New England are New York and Pennsylvania. Here in New York, we have buffalo wings, surprisingly made of chicken. These delectable snacks can come covered with a variety of sauces, some spicy, some sweet, all delicious. In neighboring Pennsylvania, the famous food is the Philly cheesesteak, which comes on a roll with whatever you want on it, with your choice of cheese and vegetables, like onions or peppers. Next, let's go to the South Atlantic and Gulf Coast. Down south, one food regularly eaten for breakfast are grits. They don't look the best, but everyone in the southern states loves them. They're made from ground corn, which expands when cooked in boiling water. Down in the Gulf Coast, shellfish is pretty popular as well, but done differently. The food down south is generally spicier, one food specifically being barbecue shrimp. One snack that my mother could not get enough of when my family traveled to New Orleans were pralines, which are cookies made with syrup and pecans. Now, let's make our way back north to the Midwest. One food Chicago is known for is the deep dish pizza. What makes it different from other pizza is that its crust is extremely thick, sometimes up to 3 inches. I guess it would be difficult to fold this pizza over, like some people do here in New York. St. Louis, on the other hand, is known for its barbecued ribs. These ribs are usually heavily sauced and heavily delicious. Finally, we're making our way towards the western coast, which is full of influence from around the world. California rolls combine Asian and American cultures to create the most popular American sushi roll. Made with seaweed, avocado, crab meat, and rice, the California roll is an American hit. Lastly, I would like to talk about a food very close to my heart, Seattle's very own frozen custard. I tried it for the first time 2 summers ago, and now I have it whenever I possibly can. It's like ice cream, but is always made fresh and tastes much better. The only differences between frozen custard and ice cream are that frozen custard is made with eggs and is unfortunately more unhealthy. However, the pure taste of frozen custard is worth it. My favorite flavor is vanilla because it tastes so pure. Well, this is where our tour stops. I really hoped you learned something today about the different foods in different parts of America. I'm Adam Epstein, and this has been Eating Across the USA.